It was just before the holiday, and we were shipping out the next day. And I was in the lobby of the St. Francis trying to reach my wife back east, say goodbye. I tried for 5 hours to get through. I mean, all the circuits were busy. Every soldier was calling his wife or girlfriend or husband or spouse or mom, dad, you know. Anyway, when I finally did get through, it went right to voicemail. Hey, it was Friday night. It was late. 3-hour time difference. You know, she was probably out with friends. So I went and had a drink with the other guys from the battalion, and it suddenly occurred to me that I needed to say goodbye to somebody. I mean, to a girl. This was a big deal. I was going to war. I wanted to say goodbye. The only woman I knew was a girl I'd been out with once before with the other guys. No big deal. She was young and beautiful, married, had a kid, but her husband was already in Iraq, so I called her up. But she had to stay home and take care of the kid. So I bought everything I can think of. Flowers, champagne, something for the kid, a couple of books. I took one of those crazy streetcars over to her place. We sat on the couch, and she played old Sade CDs. We laughed, we talked. She showed me pictures of her husband's Humvee, and I could tell. I could tell just by the way she looked at me that we were both lonely, a little sick inside. We wanted to help each other over a tough spot. And then she asked me to dance. But I couldn't. I mean, if I held her, even for a minute, even just dancing, and after all, we were decent people, right? Her baby was in the next room, and her husband was in Iraq. So I got up to leave, and I shook her hand, even though I wanted to hold her and give and take whatever comfort we might have for each other. I shook her hand. I left. I went back to my battalion, and we shipped out the next day. And I was in Iraq for 4 years. In the story, he stays the night. I wrote it that way because I know now that's what I should have done. You see, a writer gets a second chance. It's not very satisfying, but still.